Alright, this is a weekly reading for Cancer the Crab. This week you have a total of 25 cards on a 6-card reading, so a lot of gifts for this week. So you might have a lot of things going on. You might have a lot of things that you may have to think about, redo, or it might trigger something. So let's get into the reading with your first card, which is you right now. We have the Magician. I'm going to zoom this out because cards. Okay, so the Magician. Alright, so the Magician is, now it's time to be intimate with something new. So you might be moving on from a relationship to a new one, moving on from one project to another, moving on from one idea to another, moving on from a personal thing to another personal thing. It's kind of leapfrogging you a little bit forward than you would have expected. Might not be in the best way though, so it might be a little bit of a kind of finding normalcy in your size pond, you know, kind of doing mundane work for a very short time. Anyway, number 2 is going to be the week's theme. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a warm-hearted person. So somebody in your life is very nice, or they take time to find out what you need from them. So somebody who just gives and gives and gives. So number 3, we have challenge. The challenge of the week is going to be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, a misery or bringing of a person or a bully to kind of, pinpoint an action. So in your current lifestyle, there's some people here that are constantly putting you down for the work you do. You might take it as a joke, as some jovial stuff, but it's really to the point of actually not being funny at all, which is kind of bad, okay? So just don't entertain that type of thing, okay? Because I feel like it's just going to get worse before it gets better, okay? So just kind of flow on. Anyway, number 4, we have lesson to remember. This is something from your past. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands in reverse is unreliable friend or colleague. There could also be a challenge here. So there's a bit of a challenge from your past. So there could have also been somebody that left your life abruptly. So, that happens when you don't acknowledge your friends. But anyway, number 5, which is the lesson that you will learn this week, which is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a talented young man who lacks motivation. It's called white knighting, so this could be you or somebody else. That is white knighting somebody else. White knighting is kind of like gatekeeping in the most... It's kind of high maintenance, but it's low maintenance at the same time. It's the input-output of chivalry. That's basically what it is. It's a step up from nice guy mentality, but still. It's probably nicer than nice guy. So. Alright, so we have gifts. We have lots of gifts. The first gift is going to be the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, emotionally moving away. So you're moving away from something that you invested a lot of time with. Okay, it could be a project, it could be a career, it could be a relationship that's just not working for you. It could be more of a hindrance at this point. So for some of you it's a hindrance. For others of you it's probably that there was a fight and you're just like over it, so the next card is going to be the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a confident, officiant or a younger person that you're mentoring. So there's somebody here that constantly is looking up to you for guidance and what to do on certain events. So there might be some type of, thing going on where you kind of tell this person what's going on with you in a particular situation. Okay, anyway, so there is the Page of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse is hyperactive, hard to control child. So this could be you as a child, or it could be somebody else's child, or it could be your child. So there could be some type of, they might have autism, they might have ADHD or something. But there's something here that made child very hard to control or very distracted. It could be you, it could be somebody else. But as a child, you probably had ADHD or you had hyperactive disabilities like autism or other things. So anyway, we have the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is something other than powerful people that are in control of your destiny. So there's probably a higher power that's kind of like, oh yeah, they can move ahead, or they can get promoted, or they're going to stay where they're at. So you might be in one of those businesses where they're just like, oh yeah, you're fine where you're at right now. Like, they want to kind of give you the, you can't pass go, you can't collect $200, like, type of thing. So just be aware of that. And that could be very heartbreaking, where you kind of want to leave your job, that you work so hard with. But depending on what you're doing, every job has its ups and downs. So it depends of what you can stand, what you can take. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is ruin and betrayal. So there's something here that is not working. Okay? It's not working. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse is business and creative financial partnerships maybe causing problems. So there's a relationship that's causing problem, either business or personal or love relationship. So there's going to be some there's going to be something going on that's kind of not going to work out. And it might be complicating issues. It might be bringing feelings into the workplace where it's kind of like you're supposed to be focusing in on work. So there's a lot going on there. So we have the Three of Pentacles. A Three of Pentacles in reverse is potential success may be spoiled by the lack of appreciation or application. So depending on what's going on in your life, you might kind of not realize that you've won the lottery. What I mean by that is that there's so many things going on in your personal life, you don't understand when you've done a good job, or that you're getting promoted. Like, it might it might have been endgame material that you're just now downloading to your mental cranium. But yeah, you might be distracted by something else that's happening in your life. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is an internal conflict that exists. So you're wondering, should you go or should you stay? Should you do this or that? Should you resolve this? Should you save that? Should you move on or stay? Okay, so there's a lot going on in your mind right now. And then we have the Fool. The Fool is take a risk and do not worry about what others think. So you might be jumping headfirst into a new idea, plan, situation, project, whatever the case is. You're jumping into something new. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is gifts and charity. So there's something here. Could be donations, could be something else. But there's some type of benefit here, so we'll go on with that. Anyway, so we have the Hermit. The Hermit indicates immaturity. Two of Cups indicates emotional battles. So there's some emotional battles in a relationship. The World card is kind of the end of cycles, so you're going to put an end to something really fast. And then there's the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is continuing difficulties even after the fact. There's the Eight of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Cups is turning away from something. So the Queen of Cups is challenging and an over-emotional woman or an emotional person. It could be somebody that is of the other persuasion but is very emotional on certain issues. We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is defeat over a battle of wits or wills. So there's somebody here that's like, I want to stay with you because of this reason. And you're kind of like, I want to move on because of that reason too. And, there's a meeting in the middle, but it's not what either of you wants because, reasons. But anyway, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a warning against living beyond your means. So there's some debt here. Somebody has debt. Or they might kind of not be able to do anything. Because sometimes those debt companies, they kind of want their money now, don't they? So it might be kind of hard to kind of reject, like if you have a mortgage or something, it might be hard to reject that. And they might shut you down. So it's kind of like, what do you do now? So we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is beware of negative possibilities. I feel like you're kind of like flying by the seat of your pants. Like, this'll work, and this'll work. And then turns out none of them will work, and everything's in a kind of plateau for you, which isn't a good plateau. It's kind of like, oh shit, run, But anyway, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is an ambitious person. So this is either you or somebody else. It could be somebody new joining your ranks at work, or there's somebody here that's just new blood in general. Okay? Somebody new. So Five of Cups is your last card. So it's unhappy time will soon come to an end. So this new person will bring new energy, a new perspective. Probably has done a couple things that at your job would be very beneficial, depending on what you're doing. New blood, new perspective, new stuff. Alright, and your channel messages are a home renovation, buying and selling property, sending invitations, messages, letters, so your day and week are organized. Wanting to come and nurture people, animals, and plants, so you're kind of doing a little bit more than you would any other time. You might have a lot of plants on your property, or you might have a lot of different people that are visiting you, or there might be an event that is being planned by somebody else. But whatever the case is, it's a new project, so, it depends on what's going on in your life. But there's a lot. And there's going to be a lot of concern, too. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be a lot of people that are against it. So whatever it is, you're always going to have haters. But don't entertain the haters. Sometimes haters are just haters. But anyway, Cancer, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And I know it's a long one, but it seems like your week is just beginning. So just be aware of what's going on. I feel like that's very important at this moment in time. Alright? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.